Thursday, November the 5th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Meteorologist Matthew East along with you. Good bit to cover with you here on the latest edition of the video. Let's start off with a look during the 5 o'clock hour this morning from the Avalon Pier web camera along the North Carolina Outer Banks. It is a mild morning there along the coast. Right now the temperature there at Kill Devil Hills, 67 degrees. Pretty mild by early November standards. Temperatures yesterday held down again in the foothills and the Piedmont due to the wedge remaining in place for one final day. It was a little warmer over toward the coast, and really surrounding the wedge areas there in the Piedmont, the upstate, you had a lot of 70s for highs yesterday. And actually, it was a warmer day around the periphery of that cloud cover and that light rain scenario. So you had Burlington and Reidsville in the low 70s. Chapel Hill had 70. But in the core of the clouds, you had temperatures only in the low to mid 60s around the Charlotte viewing area. Same deal down toward the upstate of South Carolina. Added a little bit of additional rain into the rain bucket for the month in Greensboro at the PTI Airport. 7/100 of an inch of rain added, so now we're at 2.16 for the month of November this far. That's a very wet start to the month. A couple of great photos to share with you here. This is from China Grove. If you look carefully, that is a double rainbow. That photo submitted by Sylvia, and then everybody has needed the rain gear on recent days, including Harley there. Thank you, Lori, for sending that photo in to us. Keep them coming. NC Weather at twcnews.com. That's the way to submit those great fall photos to us. Temperatures during the 5 o'clock hour this morning. 50s in some of the foothill, Piedmont, and mountain zones, and you get into some 60s, even some 70s in some Outer Banks locations this morning. Radar pretty quiet. There are some areas of drizzle and fog. Certainly fog an issue in a lot of spots in eastern North Carolina down into much of South Carolina this morning. But as you expand the radar over into eastern North Carolina, there's where you have some showers moving through early in the day today. And we're already directing our attention to our next storm system causing some rain into the Dakotas. And actually, as you get further north into North Dakota, it's some snow. Snow also flying in parts of Wyoming, Colorado, and Utah on the backside of this system. And then out ahead of the system, relatively quiet now over the plains, but could be a fairly active severe weather day for today. Standard slight risk of severe storms there in parts of Texas and Oklahoma as far as today is concerned. So that'll be something to watch over in that part of the country today and this evening. As far as today is concerned, though, across the Carolinas, this wedge finally eroding. Maybe some breaks in those clouds as we get into the course of this afternoon here across the areas that have been socked in for days on end, and I think it will be a bit of a warmer day with some highs into the 70s, and many of the spots have been in the 60s on recent days. Tomorrow, just ahead of the front, actually a pretty warm type of weather day. We'll call it mostly cloudy to partly sunny. More sun in the eastern parts of the Carolinas tomorrow. And here's your Friday afternoon highs. Pretty warm for early November. Saturday still looks wet, unfortunately. Maybe a couple waves of rain rolling through from time to time as Saturday rolls along. And for the I-85 corridor, the high temperatures actually occur during the first half of the day with some falling temperatures Saturday afternoon. And then as we get on into Sunday, let me show you this first of all. There's your Triad area rain potential on Futurecast, half inch or so with that Saturday cold front. Then as we get on into Sunday, that much chillier air begins to spill on into the region. It could be some decent intervals of sunshine Sunday, but along with the sun, we're only talking 50s for many, many highs across the region. And then we gear up for maybe another storm system later Monday, especially Monday night into Tuesday, could bring a round of rain, as you see there on the European computer model. So that'll be something to keep an eye on as well. So wet Saturday, dry Sunday, maybe another round of chilly rain in the later Monday into Tuesday time period. Quickly in the tropics, there's an upper level low there in parts of the Caribbean Sea, but not showing any developmental signs right now. Otherwise, things pretty quiet across the Atlantic Basin. All right, that's it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Everybody have a great day, and God bless.